God brings the rescue. Once upon a time, in a meadow filled with dancing daisies, lived a little boy named Pip and his very best friend, a fluffy sheep named Leora. They loved to explore the world together, basking in the warmth of the bright, golden sun. Pip knew that every good thing in the meadow was a gift from God. One afternoon, the bright blue sky began to turn a grumpy shade of gray. The wind started to whistle through the trees, and the daisies bowed their heads. Pip looked around and realized he didn't know which way led home. A tiny shiver tickled his tummy. The meadow felt much too big, and Pip felt much too small. Shadows stretched out like long, dark fingers across the grass. "I'm scared, Leora," Pip whispered. He sat down by a gnarled old tree, feeling a heavy cloud of worry settling over his heart. Leora nuzzled Pip's shoulder with her soft, wet nose. She didn't have words, but her gentle eyes reminded Pip of something important. He remembered a song his mother sang about a God who listens whenever we call. Pip closed his eyes and whispered, "God, please help us find the way." As Pip prayed, the scary shadows didn't seem quite so dark anymore. He felt a warm, cozy feeling, like being wrapped in a hand-knitted blanket. He knew he wasn't alone. God's peace was like a quiet light shining right inside the storm. Suddenly, Pip spotted something familiar. It was a trail of white pebbles he had dropped earlier that day. They glowed like tiny moons in the grass. "Look, Leora, the path!" Pip cried. God had shown him exactly where to go, guiding his little feet one step at a time. The rain began to fall softly, but Pip didn't mind. He reached into his pocket and found a soft yellow handkerchief. He wiped away a stray tear from his cheek. He knew that God cared about his tears and always brought comfort when he was sad. Just as they reached the gate of their garden, the clouds parted. A magnificent rainbow stretched across the sky, painted with every color imaginable. "Look at the blessings, Leora," Pip cheered. God's love was like a beautiful promise, written in the clouds for everyone to see. Inside his warm house, Pip found a bowl of sweet, red strawberries waiting for him. He shared a few with Leora, who crunched them happily. Whether it was finding a lost path or having a yummy snack, Pip knew that God looked after every need, both big and small. That night, as the stars twinkled like nightlights, Pip tucked Leora into her straw bed. He knew that from God alone comes rescue true. He fell asleep feeling safe and loved, knowing that God's rescue is always just a prayer away.